Welcome back. It's been a long time since I've made a video, so I wanted to get you guys up to speed with what's been going on with the C10. As you can see right now, I got the bed off, and I'll show you this cool little hoist contraption I built just to make it easier to pull the bed off, and probably use it for other things like the Jeep top, or maybe an engine swap or something like that in the future. But I got that off because I had a brake thing happen to me, so I had to fix some brakes. But right now I'm going to show you the inside. I'm going to show you all the stuff that I've done. Get a light in here so you can see. I got a full TMI interior done for the truck. I got carpet, sound deadening material. I built the speaker box in the middle with the center console. I have a custom auto sound Bluetooth stereo. Painted the steering wheel white. Did the dashboard, that type of thing. Also welded up the floor pans and the rocker panels that were pretty bad. I still have the cab corners left to do. Obviously you can see that there, so I might do that next time I take the bed off, but not today. So that brings me to what happened to my truck. A couple months ago I was driving back from the store and my headlights went out. So it was dark outside, so I had to drive home without the headlights on. And car ended up pulling out in front of me, and I had to slam on the brakes. When I slammed on the brakes, I'm doing this. When I slammed on the brakes, it punctured a line in the rear, and I lost all brake pressure. So, had a couple months of diagnosing things, and you can see I've got a new master cylinder on here now. My master cylinder went dry, and I tore a seal inside there or something. So, went ahead and bit the bullet, got a new one. They're like $40. Ended up getting a new proportioning valve as well, and then flaring some lines for some stuff that was rusted on there. But the reason my headlights went out was the little connector in the back that normally goes into your regular halogen light. This thing right here melted, and both headlights went out, and I couldn't drive with them. So I upgraded, got the LEDs. The LEDs look a lot better. I'm super excited about that. While I was doing the brakes, I ended up doing way more than I thought I was going to have to do, but I got new lines for the back. You can see across the middle the rubber hose and both lines to both wheel cylinders, and then the line that comes out the back here and goes to inside the frame. Had to replace all that, and it was right here in the middle where I had rusted a hole through and just dumped all the fluid out, so that wasn't very much fun. Another update on projects I did while I had the truck apart was I decided to weld in a full exhaust. Previously what I had was just these two mufflers that were back here. I had those underneath the cab with turn downs under the cab, and the cab wasn't insulated, and it was incredibly loud, incredibly noisy. Too much resonance, it made it uncomfortable to drive. So I bought the biggest, meanest Flowmaster. I think these are 70 series mufflers, and they're humongous. I welded those in, and then cut some custom pipes to fit over the axle, and then put the existing mufflers that I had on there out the back with the existing turn downs, and then welded all that up to the frame, so they're nice and sturdy and good to go. Not just directly to the frame, they do have isolators in there, so that's good. And if anyone tells you with a 7-inch dropper in the rear that they can't make pipes go over the axle and out the back without causing interference, they're just not trying hard enough, because I'm here to prove it to you. I've got big giant mufflers in here, and they go over the axle and out the back, and I have no clearance issues whatsoever. So that's a good thing. And now it's super quiet, and it's like a grandpa cruiser with a little bit of horsepower, so that's fun. And then the last thing I did before I show you how this lift works is I while I had the bed off this last time today, I went ahead and welded in my C notches on both sides. Previously they were just bolted on with, I think, 5 bolts on each side. So there's 2 in the front of the C notch, and then there's 1 in the back, and then there's 1 underneath the bottom in the middle, and then 1 on this side, I think. And there's supposed to be like, I don't know, 4 or 5 more bolt holes going through there, but I just couldn't make it work at the time, and I was just lazy. And so I thought, well, I got it off, might as well weld up the seams a little bit, and did the best I could, painted over it a little bit, but you know, you get what you get. So now I'm going to show you guys my new little toy to make getting the bed off easy. I'm going to set this down real quick and show you how it works. There we go, just try to get it high enough to where I can get the truck in here. All right, and that's it. That's all I have to do. I mean, obviously lower this down and get that bracing that I made out of there, which was just a couple of 2x4s and some wood screws, and then just tie some ratchet webbing around it and connect it to like a $110 Harbor Freight hoist. That's all you got to do, and that thing will hold, I don't know, 1,000 pounds or whatever. Bed only weighs about 650, so it's good to go. Just got to make sure it's tied into a bunch of rafters. So that's it. So yeah, I'll bolt this down, connect the taillight harness, and we're ready to rock and roll. We're back to normal again. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. Thanks for checking out the updates on my truck. Again, one more shot of the TMI interior. Beautiful. Absolutely loved how it turned out. Absolutely loved how comfortable it is. And with the center console in there, it really adds to it as well. But thanks for checking it out. And if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, like it and come back and ask questions if you got any. Thanks a lot. Bye.